8 albino animals that were only seen once. Albino panda. In Sichuan province in China, an extremely rare albino panda was spotted. This is the second time an albino panda has been spotted in the wild in China. The first sighting occurred in 2019. The panda was captured on camera walking through the forest, and experts are keeping an eye on its behavior and health. Snow pandas are an extremely rare and threatened species, with experts estimating that only a few are left in the world. Snowflake. Albino gorilla. Snowflake was the only known albino gorilla, and he fascinated people all around the world. Snowflake was born wild in Equatorial Guinea in 1964 and captured as a baby by conservationists. He was brought to the Barcelona Zoo where he lived most of his life. Scientists determined that he was a male western lowland gorilla. He lived to be 40 years old, which is considered a long lifespan for a gorilla in captivity. Frosty, albino orca. A rare albino orca was recently filmed off the coast of Southern California. A group of whale watchers observed it and easily identified it as it swam alongside 6 other orcas. The albino orca was estimated to be 3 years old, which is extremely impressive for a wild albino animal. Although orcas are powerful creatures, this 3-year-old had totally white skin, so the group of tourists named it Frosty. Albino dolphins. In 2023, during a whale-watching trip for a wedding in South Africa, a special sight amazed everyone. An albino dolphin, a rare white one, showed up in the Eastern Cape Province. The boat captain, Lloyd Edwards, called it a ghostly creature because of its white appearance. The dolphin was seen among a group of 200 dolphins. And even though its eyes were closed, experts believed it was an albino dolphin. The surprising part is that being albino doesn't make its life more harmful. Albino dolphins have few enemies, and their color doesn't affect their safety in the ocean. Albino peacock. Albino peacocks are extremely rare variants of the Indian blue peacock, which is native to South Asia. Albino peacocks have all white feathers and beautiful blue eyes. Albino peacocks are not well adapted to life in the wild, as they are easily noticed by predators, making them vulnerable to attacks. Some albino peacocks are domesticated, while others are kept as unusual pets. Albino sloths. Albino sloths have distinctive white or light-colored fur that differs from the regular colors of sloths, which range from light gray to dark brown. One case of an albino sloth was found in the Amazon forest in 2017. This little sloth, commonly known as the ghost of the forest, was spotted by a tourist on a tour with the Brazilian animal rescue organization Funatura. The sloth lacked usual pigmentation and had bright blue eyes, a common feature in albino animals due to the lack of pigment in the iris. Frosty, an albino sloth, was rescued in Costa Rica in 2019. This female sloth was discovered in a hazardous position along the side of the road and eventually brought to the Costa Rican Animal Rescue Center. Albino elephants. There are 2 very famous albino elephants, and they lived about 100 years apart. One was caught in Burma in the late 1800s and later became a symbol of strength and luck there. It was given as a gift to the King of Thailand and spent the rest of his life at the royal palace. The other albino elephant, Maddie, was born in 1991 at Ramakan Safari Park in Israel. People considered him a medical wonder because he survived despite having a genetic condition. Maddie lived for more than 20 years before passing away in 2018. Albino tigers. Albino tigers are a rare and unique variant of the Bengal tiger species. They're extremely rare, and it's estimated that there are only a few dozen albino tigers in the wild today. A famous albino tiger is Mohini, a Bengal tiger rescued from the wild in 1951. Mohini resided at India's Alipur Zoological Gardens till she passed away in 1968. She was regarded as one of the most gorgeous tigers of all time, and frequently grabbed attention at the zoo. Her preserved body is currently on exhibit at the National Zoological Park in New Delhi.